train in alleys and empty lots, her frayed laces barely holding her shoes together. She'd stay late at school, watching other athletes head off to fancy training facilities she could only dream of. One evening, as the final door to her dream seemed to close, the gym being locked for after-hours access, she stood with her forehead against the cold glass, defeated. That's when a voice cut through the silence. "You run." It wasn't a question. It was Mrs. Finch, the school janitor. Marion just shrugged. "I used to." The next week, Mrs. Finch led her to an old, dusty storage room. She had cleared a space. It wasn't a fancy gym, but it was a start. And Mrs. Finch didn't just unlock a door. She stayed. She'd bring water, a sandwich, and sweep quietly in the corner, a silent guardian to a lonely dream. One evening, she handed Marion a showbox. Inside was a pair of used, but solid running shoes. "I had a daughter once," she said softly. She ran too. From that day on, Mrs. Finch was her coach, her cheerleader, her family. When Marion's legs shook with exhaustion, Mrs. Finch would just smile through the window. When she lost a race, Mrs. Finch reminded her of the girl who once ran barefoot and bleeding. When no one else showed up to watch, Mrs. Finch was always there. Years later, August 18, 2036, a stadium erupts. An Olympic gold medal shines. History records the name, Marion Biles. As the cameras flash and the anthem plays, Marion's eyes scan the crowd, searching for one face. She finds her, pushing past security. She climbs into the stands. The roar of the stadium fades away as she kneels before the quiet woman who had swept floors and opened doors. Marion takes the gold medal from around her neck and places it into Mrs. Finch's weathered hands. "This belongs to you," she whispers. "You gave me a place to dream when I had nowhere else to go." Champions aren't just built in state-of-the-art gyms. They're built by people who see potential in empty rooms and rough beginnings. They're built by those who give when they have little and believe when others doubt. The medal will one day tarnish, and the records will be broken. But the door that was open, the one that said, "You belong here, you can do this," that door stays open forever. Thanks for watching. If this story moved you, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that inspires.